If you're still here, you're not the average guy. You're someone who wants to show up for your partner, and that already sets you apart and makes you an unforgettable lover. By now, you've learned more about women's pleasure than most men do in their entire lifetime. And now I'm putting it all together. If you've been wanting a roadmap, a clear, confident, here's what great lovers do guide, this is the episode where it clicks. Hi, I'm Vanessa Tarfon, sex therapist and founder of Authentic Awareness. So let's bring the whole series home. Everything we've covered, the science, the emotional connection, the pacing, the arousal pathways, all leads to one truth. Female pleasure is a journey, not a moment. And great lovers know how to guide that journey. What makes you unforgettable is not a trick, a technique, or the size of anything. It's your ability to create safety, relaxation, anticipation, and consistent arousal. So let's recap what actually matters. The 5 foundations that you must master. Pre-arousal, her body starts before you touch her. Women need context, safety, and emotional presence. You learned that female arousal starts in the brain. Your tone, your presence, your confidence, your connection, these matter more than any physical moves. Secondly, the slow build. Her body opens in layers. Not rushing, not skipping the warm-up or foreplay, not going straight to the genitals. Slow build-up increases her orgasmic capacity because it activates the whole arousal system, not just surface level areas. Third, removing the myths. She is not hard to please. We dismantled the biggest myths. Women take too long. If she doesn't orgasm, I did something wrong. Clitoral stimulation is optional. Doing more or harder is better. Once you understand her physiologically, everything becomes much easier and much more intuitive. Fourth, the deepening loop, how women drop into pleasure. So this was our touch, wait, breathe, return to touch loop. This rhythmic looping keeps her nervous system regulated and her pleasure building. It's slow, intentional, connected, and it is the opposite of rushing or performing. And finally, advanced tactics through consistency, rhythm, and sensitivity. In the last episode, we explored layered stimulation, building tension intentionally, playing with rhythm instead of repetition, mapping her arousal zones, staying attuned, and not being performative. These are things that transform sex from meh into unforgettable. And here's the piece that I really want you to take away. When you understand how women's bodies work, you stop guessing. You stop doubting yourself. You stop relying on porn scripts. You start actually connecting with her. You become the partner who makes her feel safe, wanted, open, responsive, and deeply turned on. And in this series, it's only a tiny glimpse of what's possible. If this series has opened your eyes, if you've found yourself thinking, why hasn't anyone taught me this before? You're exactly the kind of man who can take this so much further. You now have the essentials, but mastery comes from depth, practice, real guidance, and understanding the nuances of her specific body. If you're ready to become the partner who truly knows how to ignite, build, and sustain female pleasure with skill, confidence, and calm, then join me inside Unleash Her Ecstasy. It's my step-by-step course that teaches you the art, science, and practical techniques that help women explore more easily, feel more connected to you, and experience deeper pleasure. If this series resonated with you, you'll love the course. You can learn more at the link below, and I'll see you inside. And trust me, you'll both feel the difference.